Hello friends, hello everyone. Good morning. I hope all are well and fit and fine. And I will say Mortgage education always gives you new thoughts and idea. How to develop your thinking skill and thinking power. That's why I am making my video. I also make my video. So English language is so very important language today. We also know many people, others people, all are people they can learn from this English language. They can develop from the internet. And internet is a very easy way to learning English, but you have to do use internet is properly. You have to do find out many words, many things, everything, and the world is keeps changing very quickly. World is keep changing. With this world, we cannot run together. So that's why I say. And my name is Pultabarwan, and I live in Tripura, and I love to do artwork because of that's our culture. Also now, my time is now to give biscuits, birds, to give biscuits to the birds, and I also have taken 2-3 packets, and birds are flying. When I'll come and when I will give them to biscuits, they are also waiting. They are so flying for me. They are so curious, very curious. Okay, now I have taken for you biscuits. Yeah. Now some birds that come, and now these words also like I also said these words to give biscuits. Today I will share some of the important words. The word to give also verb and infinitive verb to give and giving biscuits. Also I use the giving biscuits to the birds. Giving biscuits to the birds is very interesting for me, and giving biscuits um, makes me happy. Giving biscuits I also use many of the English language. Giving biscuits makes me happy. One words you can say, you can use anywhere. Verb means our work means is a give. So other people they think also now I am doing wrong or right, but I think also now this is language. I am not doing any harmful work. I am so come here for practicing my practice. That's why I do. And with my practice, I give to the birds some biscuit, and they they will come and they will eat. Because of that, today is our Poila Boshak, and we say this Bengalian January. But the Bengalian people, they all time they celebrate, but they are birds. All birds are already birds are come and for taking their biscuits for eating their biscuits. So that's why I say practice makes to you perfect, and perfect practice makes to you perfect person. All times now, if I do not make my video, I feel very unenergetic if I do not make my video. But after making it now, as you can see here, so which place I have given biscuits, and slowly birds are coming. After a few minutes, or many birds will come, and uh, they are already there. They started eating. They already started eating after giving. So birds waiting for me. Birds regularly wait for me. And when also after making this video, today is my holiday. Today also my holiday, and next day also was not a holiday and some things. Now I will show to you how many birds and so few birds they are coming. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Slowly they are coming and enjoying eating biscuit. the arranging. Today also I have found some few ideas. How can I make, and why not? Why we cannot make the English language? Because of that, in our mindset is everything. In our mindset is everything. Like that now. Here some birds, and they are also doing fight for eating biscuits. Some are already eaten, and some one two birds they seated. They will not eat. They will not, and some are flying. Okay, enjoying biscuit now. I'll do my work. Then I'll start my work again. So with this language, how can we make? I say always, who are the beginner learning English learner, English learner. Who wants to learn English language, then I always say you make some few words, which are words important for you, not others people. Like that also now I also say I come here morning walk, and with my morning walk I do my video regularly. I try to do make video. This language is also very complicated language and complex language. Because of that, why? So English language, all are many linguists. Linguist means who are study in English language. They also did their PhD in English language. They make like this also. This is, I say, this is a process of learning, process of thinking, process of inventing something also, process of discovering things which were I can say also. This is like before English learner how they used to use their thinking, their things. But it's English, not our mother tongue. In this world language, we also this is the honestly also all are the English language created by slowly in our factory. This called as factory language. Many people they know this language history, and where it comes from, where it comes from. I say like this language is not any country's mother tongue, is not any country's mother tongue. And why what is that? So that's why I say first you know this language. Like also now, if I say to you like our singing. So before the people how they would sing, how they would sing their song, how they would sing their song. Now how they are singing, like this voice and singing styles also now is changing. All is changed. And I also said these world is keep changing, our lifestyle is changing, our house making style is changing. So there also now I am very confidently is saying to you all things is like this. I am so making some video, and in our future we had no nothing for recording. Like today also now we are recording our every parts of life we can use. We can record all of the parts of can take photo. Our life was so very hard now. And how we also everything. So world is keep changing means for easy life. How can they live easy way? How can they make easy things and shortly? And this is the things is like our modern and ultra modern era, we also can say. And everywhere we can make all things is very quickly and easy way. That's what I say. So language also like this. You can say only this language in things many way. in many way you can say, you can understand. Now I am saying to you this type of words and what will be. So there, and when I started on speaking, and first beforehand 2-3 minutes ago, 2-3 minutes ago, my mind was not to prepare to say something. Now I am slowly I am developing. So here is that today I'll say to you some of the words like this infinitive verb. We know this also now, many people. I also, when I started to this language, I also couldn't understand this language properly, and slowly now I developed my sense and my mindset, and now also now I am setting up. I'm setting up my mindset, and slowly quickly, and slowly then after to understand like that also, like no, I'll say to you these words again, and I am setting up my mindset. mm, uh, I am setting up my mindset, and some days later, um, uh, for for that reason, to understand and to speak better. That's why I say slowly I am setting up this language. So verb is like this also now. Verb is action. Action is like this one word. Now I remember these words like this. I cannot trust the words only. I can trust my action. So people can tell you everything, but action tell you. People can tell me anything, but my action will tell you everything. This words also now very important, because of that this words is very small words, but we cannot understand this words meaning. But now I will describe. I describe to you like this. I cannot trust the people. I cannot trust my words. I can trust my action. Action means like our verb and sense. Noun. I also know all our people. But if you believe you action verbs, all are verbs, you can understand very. You have to understand very nicely like this. Also now infinitive. Some verb was zirand, and hold along. Yesterday hold along. I studied what is my wrong. What is my wrong? Also, and try to find. It is not the process as some people can say to me and many things. Okay, and they are. Um, I don't trust my words. I trust my action. People can tell me anything, but my action will tell you everything. These words, I say also now, I'm so developing my English language. If you want to, join with me, you also can join with me. You can say something, also you can say anything, and this is the process of this learning. We know people. We know. Nobody learn it from their mother womb, but and after born nobody can learn. After born we all are people learn this, and this is the very powerful mind needs, who want to be very perfect person in our Tripura. Also I say also now, I never listen to them. I never listen to speak like me, and another person. They are so doing. They are so creating. They are so developing. They are speaking. They say also now, I have gotten job, and my learning is finished now. I am successful. But I say also now, this is not the successful life. Like this successful life now. Our working style gives me something new. And also say many successful people, they cannot do different. Many successful people, they cannot they cannot try to do same things others people who are they are doing. They try to do differently. They try to do find their way differently to understand better this language. And by the language they can use their their thought things idea. Now also now I am so saying to you these words I am so using because and very interesting things I for this learning and also now painting and before morning also now before when I come here before coming also now I set up already I set up on my canvases after going to my home. Then I will start to do color and some of the household works. I have to finish some of the household things like this food I have to buy. Then again I will start to do my works. So many people will say to me many things, many, and their thinking is not nothing for me because of that. I say this always. I never I am not doing any harmful work for them. They think and they are thinking it is not my things and what will be. So there is so, and many people can say to me. Now I just say to you one of the words. This is the many days I also said. Many days I said many things. Now today also now I. I have to do some practice with this infinitive verbs and to and to go and to come and to fail. And they are I also said when I started to learning this language like this subject verb object, but because of that and it is the ground level. If I do not do practice with my if I do not make strongly my ground level um, uh, uh, not to come my hands with my mindset, not to set up, not to set up with my mindset and properly and nicely. It is the natural things as well. It is this language, and when like this, its language also has its own real. I said, this language has own real, and you are going to, and you are going to, in this realm. Now, English language has it has own realm. We are going to in his realm, and how and why and before. So now this is the very interesting things. So now this was I said. So we are the Bengalian people. Our mother tongue is Bengali, and we all time using this Bengali language. And beside this language, we are learning English language. So English is a other countries' language, and it is not our language. So that's why I say these words. Has English has own real in realm in his reality his this language also has so many rules regulations, and this is the fine things also now. And because of that why I am so doing my mindset and very very understandingly I am so using before. So now when I started my video, then today also now I remember one and things, and I would say to my wife, you come and you go with me, and now I'll make. But so now I am feeling my feeling going to shyness. My feeling going to shyness. I couldn't uh, make, and you go in front of me, and I'll make. And after 5 minutes and 7 minutes, 5, 7, 10 minutes, my video. Would stop my video would stop. Now today I'm thinking that every day this video also I'll make this video in 1 hour. In 1 hour I say to know every day I try to do my video 1 hour. In a 1 hour how many sentences I can speak, I can think, I can understand this world, and many things also. Now after when I started my video, then I can say many words. Okay, now this is the things is like now I'm saying to you. Okay, now slowly I developed my words. I started to thinking. I started to to understand. I started to now I started to reading. I started to reading, and this way I slowly I developed. Okay, and I think also now I think until death, and until death. Um, I will learn until die. I will learn until die. This commitment, I promise. Um, uh, this commitment, I have committed. I have committed with myself. I had committed with myself, and this commitment gives me, and this commitment forced me to go morning walk and to say something new words in a many way, in a many way. That's why I'm saying to you. And after few, yeah, then I slowly also no, and sometimes so I get some of the people, and some one two people, they will say something negative. It is the law of the. I also find out this one of the book, and conspiracy theory, our in life, surrounding life, all our people, they will make something negative to you. But also now it is the if you think this is called education, and people will say to you many things, and people will not understand. But also no, you have courage, you have your some identity. You have your some identity. You build up your under. Who will give you courage? Who will give you credit? Who will give you something? It is not the matter to understanding nothing. So some of like this also now. Today's topic is now I will say to you again. So some people will say to you and something. First I'll say to. I also said these words, and if you do not understand them, others people, and you also you also doing for them work, and because of that on the only our God Jesus Christ also he said, I sacrifice my life for them. I also said this, I am also sacrificing my life for them, and what they are doing, but I don't like to work and what they are doing because of that because of that here, and what they want to do, I don't like to them. That's why they throw stones me, they speak something negative, and okay, and they try to do hurt me, and after getting hurt, how can I feel, and how can I solve? And some of the people, and when they will I said to you, they are the toxic people in my mind also now moving these words, and because of that before 2 3 days, okay, and when they say something negative, that means you are developing something one step, and against them you are creating something new. If they do not say nothing, that means you are not doing something new, and when they will say something negative to you, that means you are need something doing for another extra things when you do. So that's why I also said to so many artists in our societies, I am saying to you, I am sacrificing for them. Because of that, you don't follow them, but also now they are following them. But a few days later, I am so solely I am so creating my words, my sense, or I am slowly I try to develop my words, my sense. Every time I think and think, and like not like this also now, like them, and what they will say. Okay, now I'll say one words. People will throw stones at you. You don't throw them back. You collect and you build an empire. Your empire, also say this English language has its own realm. I also I'm also trying to go with in their realm. I want to make some my living things in their realm. Because of that, this language is so very terrible. Now, I'm today also now I will discuss with you some of the important parts before how I when I started to learning this language. Then so I would say the subject verb object. There are so many things I found only in not this rules. Also, no, simple means common people use like they like this use common people, but you know it is the first step of this learning English language, subject, verb, object. But how many subject you can say, how many verbs you can say? You can say only your way, like this also now infinitive, some of the infinitive which verb as verb never they change the infinitive to go, to swim, to to work, and very very important. These are words like this also infinitive words. We also learn this do, did, done, go, went, gone, swim, swam. Not like this, not never. This is the verb only. Learning the one step. Now I said through today also I'm feeling to work and to run and to give, to take, to make, and to work and to run, as I said, and to read, to write, to drink, to eat. These are verbs, many verbs I have to learn. I also have to practice because without practice. Now to verbs and to climbing tree like this. If I use this climbing tree, to climb tree. Now this to climb tree, to climb tree. This is the infinite verb, to climb tree. I also now observing this tree and to climb tree. We are all people also now. Uh, we want to climbing tree. This is also now a climbing tree and to climb tree. And this was now one person. He is he is a climbing tree. He is climbing tree and to climbing tree and to climb tree, to climb tree and climbing tree. And this type of these words also you can use. But now, so I'm so thinking that and how can I say these words in our books? In our books, these are verbs we cannot see, and they are not the said this verb and singular verb here. So now goes, makes, takes. So many verbs, and there are 6 and 7 kinds of verb you have to use. Because of that, only the verb change. Verb change. We are also now. I am also working. I'm also working. I'm so working now. I am working now. I am making video, and making video, making video making video gives me lots of energy after I finish my works. Now also now and now I am working. Um, I said, and subject verb object there. So we use view. I also started to learning. I also would know the subject verb object now to do. So I'm changing my mindset. Also set up. I so said I am setting up. I am setting up these words. I am so setting up. And sometimes also I started to say these words. I am setting up. I am setting up my mindset, and slowly that's why I am making a video all time, which are words for me. I try to understand these are words for me to speak better and then to other people what they will say. So slowly and speaking is very interesting things. Now to do so now walking, and if I say how many words I can say how many words I can say in a topics like this walking as a verb, and I am walking and walking video, walking talking like this. So now walking talking also I said. So now in the time now walking time and walking time. What can I feel? I can feel many things walking time, and when I sit my brain doesn't work. So walking time, walking talking, walk talking also now to work very important to work. So to go to work, to go to your morning walk. With this morning walk I go to morning walk, and the to work infinitive part. So we never use this. This is one who will say, but no, it is the slowly. And I also have taken the self education tools. So I am so finding these the very interesting things. I always try to find some new things who will say to me. But now this is my artwork, and artwork has given to me lots of opportunity. Because of that, what the yesterday also I have watch my one like this 2 years old my photos I watch, and then so I feel like this now. Our my every person so has gone from this world. Every person, my father, mothers, and my some of the neighbors, they are so enemies. They are so anyone embarrassed to say they are so negative person. They never try to do and then what they did was my father's model for them. Also sacrificing, and if they would stay, if they would stay with me, if they would stay with me, then that makes me very that gives me very energy that gives me and that gives me very energetic energy, and this with this energy like this one of and one of the preposition, conjunction, interjection, many things, voices, narration. But I didn't I can say these words, many way I can use. But I also try to understand my way. I try to understand how can I use my way, and these are words, and which words are not. But I believe in myself, all of these things. So, I believe myself. What? And some days also one of the one of the sculpture exhibits. I exhibit one of the. I have exhibited one of the sculpture. I believe in myself, but they are not understand the people. It is not my things. It is the art things. Very very interesting. It is the observation we can develop with this observation. But now slowly I am understanding what, and their things is their thinking is very poor things. Their thinking is very poor thing. I also said poor thing. Their thinking is very poor thing because of the their things. They have some of the big house, but I have no big house in our society. I also think that okay now so their success, but I cannot do okay now. Also trying to do also trying to do something so great, but after now I'm also reading, I'm also understanding my words and few sentences. Now yesterday also when I some discovered my idea, then I feel very happy. Now today so I'm also feeling very happy, and this video I'll publish my Facebook my YouTube channel on the Facebook. So this language is not the complicated, not the easy. But if you don't find, if you don't have, but nobody can understand to you. Nobody can teach you right and perfect because of the sense. They also don't know which type of words, which type of sense will join with these words, and how can I say this? This is the only language you can develop with this language by the practice. One of the Dale Carnegie also say only English language you can so develop on this practice because of that which are person they are so by born. After born they started to speak this language they use. Because of that, if I do not use this language, nothing will happen. So now also said to you every time so you draw this practice. Every time you go to and you try to say house speak. All of these things you can develop the speaking only by the speaking. So that's why my dear fans, all of you, and I'm saying to you. I also sacrifice one life, and some days later, so I'll say to you now, I will go to the America, I will go to the China, I will go to the any every countries. I have to travel, and I have to give the paintings, my paintings, all over the world countries, and they will give me money, and I can feel also something so good things will come to in my mind, and my mind is working. I want to sacrifice my. I'm so sacrificing my life for them, and when I'll go to my work, then I'll make and which place. I always now one day this one day one day I will come again. Some few years later, then I will say, and I always show it to you, and I want to be only one person. I want to be people. They will they throne they thrown many stones at me, but I never throw them stones. I never throw them stones. I collected and I build up with their words and with their words. And today also, I'm also feeling very nice and good now. Which way, if I can, now like this also now, I will do my practice. Okay, this practice time is my practice now, and hard. I said, I noticed one thing yesterday, and the what the matter, matter is that English has own its realms. I said so far, but I'm so watching this here also some of the house. In the house, so many people are there living, and who did this and who made. There are also things that I made this also now house, but also now they never made. They cannot make this also now creating and creativity all time in my mind. Who created this? Others lever created, and 2 3 4 5 levers together they created this house. And who person is the giving to the watering, and who watering the watering the water, flower tree, and flower tree. And so then he will say to me, he can say to me, so I have made this house. But I says, you are not made, you are not um, you not made, you are not you not made this house and by your hands. But I said, by your hands what you did. I'm so trying to hand first of all this, and painting only you can do with your hands, only. But they think they are false things. They earn money, and they also work in the another place for the other people, and for that reason, for that working, for that work, they also have, and they are paid, they are paid, they are laboring, they are paid for their laboring, they are paid for their laboring. That's also now. So this way also now I saw one words, and two laboring. They are two laboring. They are only this. They used for them. They are for they use this. They are laboring, and for their living. But they never think this. I want to do something different. Different. So I never said to you. And these things is very very important things. You also can understand. You also do an idea. So some people will say, and some of the one of the people also watch me very curious with his curiosity, and what I am doing. Also thinking that now I am so making these feelings is very good. They think now I am so making my video, and after making video, I will go to my home. Then I will start all this long or all the work, all the work, and. Then again I'll start with my work. Then after, and when the some people nobody can say one thing is now I find you also can develop, and slowly your thinking slowly. So and first also okay, no, another person will come, another person will say you don't know what you know, and I also said what I know. These things is what is not never ever, never ever think like them, never ever think like them. So I'm so trying to understand my way. I'm so developing my real. I'm so developing my real. I'm setting up my mindset. I'm setting up my mindset. What the others people say. I'm not to say to you listen, but who who can, who wants to understand. It is his own things. I never said, you listen to me, babe, because of that. I also said that this is my learning process. This is my learning process. What times, which time was my not favor, which time was not in my favor, which time was not in my favor. It is not my fault. One of the words also said, Bill Gates, if you poor, if you born poor, It is not your mistake if you die for it. It is your mistakes. This is the very, very motivational words. It is the very right. But now, why? I believe to me. I believe to me. I believe in myself. I'm, I'm not. I believe the who sacrificed for this world, who sacrificed because of that now. Who sacrifice? Many people they are not. They want to sacrifice, but so now they think so now. Sometimes they said some of the words, and some few years later, some few times later, so they said they are thinking again will come and again will say to you what you said before. No, do you know now? I'm so and if you did something negative and with them who are learning, then you will get again the punishment. So God also said, and God never to God never to escape. God never to escape them. But all things also they lose from their life because of that, and they did many negative things. And one of the persons also said, "Do good for others; it will come back in unexpected way." Never ever, never ever. I'm so saying to okay, and this is my painting like this now in my mind now, moving my paintings. And because of that only before coming also, I set up one canvas already. I set up one canvas. Then after going to today whole day long, I will do my work. I'll do my work because when I do my work, then I will feel very energy. I am energetic now. Then I'll go. I'll say to my son, now you go and you take something, some sweets from the market. But now I couldn't. I cannot go because of that. What would happen? So nothing will happen. So slowly I'm thinking. So I have to do something. So what things before like this? It has taken. So this is the very, very terrible things now. I am thinking which words only I developed, but many words I have to develop to do. So now I just to give to the others people, to give the others people. So this is the very, very one of the other people said givers and takers. Givers sleep better and takers eat better. Takers eat better. This is not to give to the people. To give to the people is very nice, and this way we can get some power and motivation for to give to others people, for to give to the others people. Now also now my mind is slowly creating, also understanding my sense, which way wants to go, which way wants to go. And also give to also give to it. Now you can go and you can hold some words, what you want to say, try to say this. We also many words are too late and to add these words and have conjunction and to infinitive words. But we don't know, we don't know these words. So English only now slowly only with this by the your like this Bengali way you cannot say, you cannot develop the English way. English has is, I also said, English has its own realm, and with this in this realm, their way and its way, you can you have to develop it this way. Other way there is no any option. I also found these words, and like this every day means every time, every day, every time, every month, every week, every year. And every day you not only this by the you can develop by this one thing, such like not only 1 hour is not the sufficient for developing English language. I said this language, for this language, you have to develop this more and more time. You have to spend more and more time. Also think I have to spend more and more time. And how can I give uh, um, how can I give uh, um, how can I give uh, my time? How can I give my time with this language? How can I spend my time with this language? And how many times in a day? How many times? Not only this 1 hour. It is will be not the sufficient words are not that will come to your mind. Because of English like and today also I'm thinking one thing is very very important is infinitive verbs and gerund and participle and past participle, perfect participle, and having finished for, so having finished now, so now, and which and in this present moment, which are action and just now is finished, then having completed, I was tired. Having completed my video, I was tired. So this language is okay. This language is very fantastic now. So I am understanding this language with on its way. On its way, I'm so developing this language. No way, and what the others will not understand. My words. It is not my fault. No, I'm not making video for them. I'm making video for me. I'm making video for me because God has given to me this opportunity, and I slowly I developed my opportunity. And what they will say, it is not my matter. My matter is that working video, making video, enjoying video. I'm so enjoying my video. And one of the persons also said, this is my mouth expression. I also said this mouth expression is very very important. If you don't know this mouth expression, you English words will not come from your mouth. And from your mouth you have to practice for one of these one words. You have to practice what? And hard work. I also want to do hard work. Many people, they have given to me many rewards, but I want to sometimes I think when when I give them back their rewards, and like this, they are so sitting, they are so enjoying when I'll give them my reward, and when they will get collect, and I'm also trying to do things now. I have to give them collect. And why? So first of all, I'm so thinking in my family members. In my family members, some of the negative persons, so they are all time they hurt me all time. They hurt me because when I never say to him them nothing else. Now I'm trying to give, okay, they are some making something so good, then I'll say to them, okay, my friends, now I'll say that's no, it is not the good, because automatically they will get their answer. Automatically they will punish. But sometimes some few moments, if you don't say, sometimes they said they crowded in you, they crowded many times, they scared to me many times. But if I do not react to them, and they will start to do scream to me, and they will say to me and scare to me, okay, and they will fear to me, and they will show fear to me, because when I will say no, I don't, okay, no, I'm still developing, but their fear, nothing will do to me. And okay, there's one I see use to also use these words as that's the preposition words, preposition power. Okay, I also understand these words now. I now understanding is not the matter is the willing, and knowing things, willingness knowing things matter now. Today I'm saying to you, you just use your words. I'm sorry, using my words because of that in my mind. What is happening when I'll go to the other side? Which are words will come. So this is the learning process. When the learning process is finished, then my mouth automatically starts to speak for other people. Other people, so they can say many things. I don't know that they will say many things, but I'm also thinking and then. Yes, yes, all along I read and read. I read and read, not the words, read and read, read and read. Yesterday, whole along, I read and read many words. By now, my name is Paul Baron. As I said, my name is Paul Baron, and who gave me this name? As I don't know, so I'm so sensitive to painting. And who are you? And when some of the great persons will say, who are you? And what is your name? Now, you said your name, what is the name? And I like to read paintings, so very nice. And I said, oh, you're something very, very looking nice. I don't know, I was doing my work, and I would like to do my work. And then people, what this? It is my own realm. Also, and one of the words is very interesting words. You say these words. The painter is the own realm. I also feel this painter is the own realm, and how much money and which way, and how much money I have. I never think that, I don't know. And which way. Some people say, who are you? And people say, oh, yes, I don't know. Every time they show to us, every time they show to the fear. But who are you? And you say, but I never want to walk their way. I never want to walk. I never want to walk there. I want to walk. And I'm also making my way differently, and which way they are going, I never want to go. And this way I'm also making. But some of the inspirational things. By the inspiration, I'm also making my way, and that's why. That's why I can say my words. I'm also making my way, and when my opportunity and when the opportunity will come, when my time will come, it is not matter. So now I'm so setting up my mindset. I'm also developing. I am developing my mindset, and then slowly, and it is not the it is not the easy, it is not the possible things also now for my life and for I live, I want to live in my life. And one of the hardest get artists also said emotion said, and this is the process of the learning, and this is the process of the thing you cannot say. And what the emotion said before, now I am saying, and what he did in his life, and I am also developing in his life. But he used like this blast force, and I am so using my blast force is where that's also another thing, so that I'm so developing. And for I am so one what is also now I remember, and some people can say I'm not jealous of them. I'm so creating my way, and what they did before, I never want to say. I never want to say I don't respect them. I respect them very, very, and high respect. I do them. High respect. I do them. I salute them always. And who sacrifice for us? But I never understand their. We never understand their work. And people also now they want the Lute also said one of the in books. He said only this person in Indian person they born for living and eating. They born also use this words therefore to live and to eat. To live and to eat, they born, and then to swim. And that's why 2 minutes of sound or infinite is the like the same things will be also okay. Now also using sort of hand, they're born to eat, to sleep, and to sleep and to eat, to walk, to run, but to work and to work. They do not the doer. They don't have, then I also said, no, no, what? So honest people, they try to do something in his hands. But when the who is the, and why you are touching this word and the brush? You okay now? You can touch. It is not the my thing. So now honest people only can touch the brush, and with this brush, so many people so they are so singing. All are people so in this world who cannot wants to sing a song. Every person so they're not singing, they are so singing. Every person so they're singer, and every person so artist. Every person, but so no art things only art brush and brushing will come through. So in honest people, you have to be very honest. You have to you have to be you have to do be very honest. Then so now your brush will work and for the others, and this brush is inspiration for the others people. This brush stroke will be inspiration for others people, and they also can try to do something. If you don't understand to your previous artist, then never will come to from your hands. So hands is like this now, and what's the I also respect always the emotion artist now. Okay, and many people says his and his lifestyle, and my lifestyle, my lifestyle. But I want to make my work. I want to draw my way. I want to draw my way. It is I want to develop my sense, my way, but I never follow them. And what is okay? That's true. Okay, and automatically, I also think and think, and I so given my times in my painting. So many years already I have spent with my paintings. I researched and researched. I did experiments with my mindset and what is me, and what is me, and what is for me, and what things has given God for me, what things has given, and what things has left, what things has left for me, and why all the time also now before so now today so I'm say thinking that I would go to Delhi and Mumbai, and every time when I would go to Delhi, then my mind, my body all time all time would say to me, no, no, you go back in your home. You can, you may no, you back, you go back in your home, and you find out that something new things in your surrounding life. Everything already has given to you. You observe that, and you observe these are all things. By the observing you can make your artwork, and to give them a shape, these are will be the your painting. And so now to do so, yes, it is the right thing. So now when I would go now to do so, I'm also understanding, I am so feeling my things, and why. So I never think that Mumbai, when I would have gone the Mumbai, when I would have in the Mumbai, when I would have in my Mumbai. I never think that now I have to live. One of the persons so said, Burman, you live here and Mumbai, and I will give you some work, and you may earn 40,000-50,000 per month. And I said, no, I have to go my home. Then I have to develop my artwork. Then now to the so I'm so thinking that was now one of the artists also has said, one of the artists has said this now as Bosch Krishnamachari, and he's a very, very famous artist also now. His work is very nice, and now one thing is now very interesting, these things these things now I say always my own way. I say always my own way. What they will say, what they will do, it is not my sense, my word. What can I do? What can I? So, my dear friends, all of you, now I am saying to you very, very interestingly, I am so doing my work, and which way I can do my easy way. One of the words I remember, one of the words I remember, these words said, these Vincent van Gogh words. Vincent van Gogh words said the sim, uh, Art is a simplifier. Art is the simplifier. You can make the simplifier. You can make. You understand. You can make sense. Another artist also said this was, "You don't make art. You find it." And then I said, find out. I had to find out is my way. And I researched, and all times so I did experiment with my mindset and my body and my feelings. I did experiment and my imagination. And when I see my paintings and everything I get, I find out from my society, and I ask to myself why and what the reason. These things is very energetic. Because of that, I can say I also have some example I can give. So my in our surrounding in our surrounding life also now, many god and goddess always the have kept now always some of the uh, we can see all of the everywhere some of the goddess the fallen and kept into the under the tree and under the bees under the anywhere. So I think it is the subject. One thing one of the persons also said this words when the nature ends, the greater artwork starts. When nature ends from there, so now I also think that art means when nature finishes, and where nature finished, then we artists started to think from here. Then I also started to and ask to myself now, this is the god, these are all gods, and why we do this activities with them. After worshipping, we left them under the tree, under the bank of the river, bank of the pond. We kept all times, and what is the reason? We never say. We never can say this answer. So now, who will give this answer and what to do? This is that's also. I always assess my our mindset like that. Our mindset and why we are very lazy. We never try to do hard work. After eating, we go to sleep. But Indian people. But art makes to you, art gives to you lots of energy, lots of things, color. Only the artist who can give you. And what the reason when I would say to the art paintings of the other people, then there are also some of the in our Bengalian artists say and Jugin Chaudhary, because what is the G Ganesh Pine, and their thinking is very slower, and that's also the slower things, and they would think other people will come and buy their painting, and it is not the process of that's not the right process. And M. Bhushan said these words you try to do your work, and after doing this work, you are the creator, you are the seller, you are the inventor, you are the discoverer. Only this artist, the only he has to build up. He has to build up his own life. Nobody can say to he are nothing, as you know. And I can give this artworks. I don't know what you want to give. You can give. What is your wish? You can share. What is your desire? What is your desire? What is your desire? You can. Some of the now in my mind is what is the desire you can share with me, you can understand with me, you can share with me. And another artist also, they are already there. So like this sort of simplifier, you know, by forcefully when you will do some forcefully, then you will understand this what is the matter, what is the interesting things is now. So now I waited, I wait and wait, and for many years for my life I wait and wait. Okay, now so now I think this is my students. I want to develop. I'm also developing this hands, and what that is only these things can do Paul Burman, and Paul Burman only these things Paul Burman did these things these things developed. These things developed by the Paul Burman, and where the some days ago many people they 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 never like to say my name. my neighbors very not listen to good, and pull to many people also they like this they what the and they do this like also now they make fun with this name, they make fun like with this name, but I also never said to them and nothing. Okay, okay, now it is not my things, it is their things. I don't know how they make their journey, it is their journey how they make with how they make fine, and why they make fine with this name. It is not my things, it is their things. I never said to them also no, you never say you are doing negative, and negative things will join with your mind, and never ever you can develop. It's the god of no, only one of the words of now I remember this word is like do good for others, it will come back in unexpected ways. Do good for others, do good for others, it will come back in never think that others people what they will say, what they will come. So I always say one thing. So now I remember this was great men discuss ideas, and average men discuss events, and small men discuss people. Always these things, great minds always be in our surrounding life. So great minds always discuss great things, and small minds always discuss the small things, and middle minds always discuss events, our all our surrounding life, many worker, many many events also now everywhere we can see here. So that's why I should say great minds and great minds discuss some ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people. So never ever you try to do say small minds, you try to do say great minds, you be great minds, you make your mind for big and big things, you do, and okay, and your understanding will be correct at some result. So people, okay, now I said, my dear fans, all of you, now my video will be finished. Then after a few minutes later, I will go to my home, then I will start my work, and before what I would have done to do what I am doing. Here also I am so did all this I did all my words, my sentences. Okay, bye bye and goodbye. Have a nice day. This video also now I'm so responsible developing. I'm so setting my mindset, and that's why I said to all my friends, if you like, and okay, like it's not my matters they're working, and when I'll go to another stage, and how can I be stay with my mind? How can I stay with my mind? One of these things I am so praying to God and my mind. Always I try to say with my mind what the others will say. It is not on my matter. Bye bye and goodbye. Have a nice day, and see you soon. See you again and again.